Hi guys, Justin here. I hope everyone is well. Welcome to the channel. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Justin McGuire. I run a multi-seven-figure recruitment business called MCG Talent, servicing the Middle East and Asia. I've been in business for 14 years and I opened up this channel because I want to teach others how to build a successful recruitment business. What we have nailed with our recruitment business is we are a marketing and brand-based recruitment business with an offshore team and that automates and systemizes as much as it can. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about how social media can help you grow your recruitment agency. Now, we've actually absolutely really buttoned down and focused on how social can really serve us to an advantage in our recruitment business. Our LinkedIn followers from the company page is 750,000 and growing, and we've really utilized LinkedIn as a tremendous client acquisition system and a candidate acquisition system as well. Not only that, but I've built a personal brand on LinkedIn. I have close to 100,000 followers, and all our staff, if you were just to go and look at it, they're regular posters, they're regular commentators. What we try and do is we try and be an authoritative voice within our niche, and our niche is marketing, communications, creative and digital for the Middle East and Asia, okay? And now what I want to do in this video is I want to teach you or show you how social media can help your recruitment business. Now, first thing to do, and I just touched on this, is you've got to pick the right platform. Now, for us in the recruitment world, we decided naturally that LinkedIn would be the best place for us. But for example, I've also chosen to run YouTube as an important platform. And also I'm very active on Instagram, and I'm also active on my X account, and we've got our marketing team encouraging me to be on TikTok as well. But I have chosen really two to button down on at the moment, and those are recruitment, because I think we get loads of leads that come through that. It's really captive audience for our recruitment market, and YouTube for the coaching business that I have, and for actually further sort of understanding the region, the recruitment process that we do. YouTube has been a great source to be able to put long form video content on. So choose your platforms wisely. Probably just start with two at the beginning. Once you've nailed those, you can move on from there. Second thing I think you would need to do is make sure that you have a content strategy. Now, we carefully plot and plan our content strategy. We make sure that what we put out is engaging. Well, I like to think it's engaging. If it's personal, we try and give something that talks about who you are, who the person behind the LinkedIn profile is. We also get a feel for why we believe, so we give thoughts and opinions, so why we believe a certain way that we do. So personal stuff, thoughts and opinions, and then lastly what we try and do is talk about some of the jobs that we work on to give an idea of what the type of businesses that we have, the type of customers that we have, and some testimonials as well. When it comes to our company page, we're regularly promoting the jobs we're on, but we're also producing salary surveys, we're also producing EVP guides, we're also producing specific guides to the sectors that we cover. We run polls, we run video, we run as much engaging content as we can, and we try and align that with what our personal brand commentary does as well, so that it's consistent and it's authentic. But we do this by plotting and planning it every week. I strongly recommend, if you're going to do content, make sure you plan, you think about quality over quantity. The third thing you need to do if you're going to be growing your social presence is you need to showcase your expertise, okay? You need to position yourself as the go-to expert by sharing advice. You've got to share case studies, all right? You've got to share success stories that you've had within your certain niche and market. If you don't do that, people aren't going to believe you. There's a lot of fake gurus out there now. There's a lot of companies who don't really have the credibility to stand for the amount of presence that they have online. Make sure that you scream from the hilltops about the success stories that you've had. LinkedIn is a fabulous place to do that. Don't get bogged down and worried that your competitors are going to call them. The reality is they're probably going to call them anyway. So make sure you just share good, compelling case studies. They really verify who you are. And for us, it's been a real winning formula getting case studies put across on our LinkedIn and YouTube. Fourth thing I think you need to do is you need to engage, not just broadcast. Now, I always tell my staff, and I always do this trick as well, comment on people's, if you're interested in someone's thoughts, opinions, you want to work with them, comment on what they're doing, like other people's content, share other people's content, engage with people socially so that you can get yourself noticed. Yes, it's great that you broadcast. Yes, it's great that you'll produce content, but if you can engage with an audience, if you can like, if you can follow, if you can share, if you can comment on what people do, and then they comment and share on what you do, and see that you're an interesting person who's got a voice within your market, who's got a real interest in understanding in what they do, you'll find that the two will complement each other very well. So the strategy you should always do is, yes, broadcast, yes, produce your own content, but like, engage and share your target market's content as well. Make other people, utilize other people's audience as well to bring audience to your page. Video. I'm going to absolutely, I mean, ironic I'm doing this on a video. Video is king. LinkedIn now has various different features that really help push any video work that you do. Video, you might have noticed when you're scrolling through LinkedIn now, there's certain pages where you can watch various people's videos. LinkedIn is putting a lot of effort behind sharing videos right now. So videos allows you to obviously put long form information out there. It allows you to stand out, allows you to show your authentic self, and allows you to actually spend more time talking about why you are an expert within your sector. You can share enlightening stories, you can share interesting facts and stats. Video is a great platform. Don't worry so much about what people think. It took me a lot of goes before I sort of had that imposter syndrome left me. You've got to remember, there's so much content out there. You probably care about it a lot more than the other people. So just get behind the camera, get practicing, put yourself in front, and it will get easier and easier. The other thing I'm going to say now is to be consistent, okay? It's really important that you're consistent in what you say, that you're consistent in the times that you put your content out. I do my YouTube content, for example, goes on Monday and Thursday at a certain time. I'm religious with my LinkedIn content that it goes around between 8 and 9 every single morning. And then after that, that's when I comment and like on other people's profiles or other people's content, or I share other people's content, particularly those that I'm looking to work with. That's when I start engaging with them after that. But I'm always consistent when I put my content out in terms of the time frames. If you're consistent, the algorithm tends to like you. If you're consistent, people actually end up looking forward to your content. I remember I wasn't very well for a couple of days, and I didn't post on LinkedIn for a couple of mornings. Someone actually dropped me a message saying, I really look forward to your posts in the morning. Is everything okay? I haven't seen them. The people do watch. And actually, it's not always about the people that like and comment on your profile. There's a heck of a lot of people that know me and know what I've done who haven't even liked and commented, but still engaged with my content, and inevitably end up working with me in one way or shape or form. You've got to leverage employee advocacy. That's another thing I'm going to say when you use social media. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you've got to get your team involved in sharing your company work, and not just sort of sending a WhatsApp round to all staff saying, hey, can you like and engage with this, but actually get them properly involved. If it's videos that shows them involved, if you've got them sharing, if you've got them writing commentary on what you're doing as a business, it's going to be twice as engaging, twice as authentic. People aren't just going to think that the company is just sharing it because they've been told to. Get your company engaged in what you're trying to achieve on social, and it will look more authentic. You'll get twice the amount of audience, and it will grow. You'll see the organic reach will skyrocket. Highlight client wins. Now, I touched on this before, but really, absolutely, get your clients to endorse what you've done. See if they would be happy going behind camera. Just see if they can send you, a video just saying how happy they were with the work that they've done. If you can get your clients to actually broadcast and do video about the success that you've had, it's going to be really, really powerful in helping push forward your message. I have used customers to highlight some of the success we've had with particular candidates, talk about the struggle that they had with certain placements. When they've talked about that, it's particularly within the sector, like when they've talked about that, I've then been able to leverage those testimonials to open up new clients. I really think this is a powerful trick many recruitment businesses miss, and I know it's because they're paranoid that other headhunters will approach them. Honestly, they're approaching them anyway. Use your clients to help you grow your client database. Another trick that I think a lot of recruitment business owners miss, and one that we very much run into, is we use advertising. We use paid for campaigns. We boost our content. We target ads about the success stories that we've done, about the campaigns that we've released. We target them through LinkedIn's very, very, very good advertising planning technology. We actually pinpoint the times that we want our potential customers to see our ads, and we hit them regularly with that. In fact, I just think it's one of the most powerful things that we've done. It's got us in front of so many people when we put some spend behind our traffic. Yes, organic is great, but it's a very congested market, and if you spend a bit of money on it, the platforms really obviously want you to spend more, so they'll make sure that when you do spend a bit of money that it works, that you get some results from it. I've really dialed up our coaching business. I've really dialed up our recruitment business from spending on digital advertising, and it's exactly the sort of thing I teach in the program as well. So make sure you put advertising, paid for advertising, as part of your social strategy. Last and not least, I would very much recommend you study the data. Adjust what you're doing based on the analytics that you're reading. We always have a monthly meeting where we look at the data, we look at what's been, how well our content's been received, what went wrong, what went right, what we can use and take from that and learn from different areas. You can actually use ChatGPT to help you on this, to open up different ideas and avenues from content that you've done that's performed really well, and how you can open up more ideas on that. So make sure you study the data. It's just such an easy trick, and it'll be the best hour you spend of looking looking at the data that can tell you why something's worked, where it's worked, the type of people that respond and reacted to it. Because if you can button down on that, you're going to get close to your clients, you're going to get close to your audience. All right, guys, so here's my video on how social can improve running your recruitment business. I genuinely love this stuff. I teach it in the program. I'm an ex-marketeer that got into recruitment. Social was an absolute passion of mine. I practice what I preach. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll see I'm very active. Go and look at our company page, go and look at my personal page. And if you're interested in joining our program, drop me a message in the DMs and I'll be delighted to have a chat with you.